Sup everybody, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to talk about this beast, the SOG SEAL Team Series Fixed Blade Knife. This is a special knife to me, and there's many different versions of this knife. This particular one is a SEAL 2000, I believe, and they have SEAL Elite and other models of this. But this is a fixed blade that is absolutely military quality. And when I say that, I mean I know Navy SEAL guys, or used to know Navy SEAL guys, that carry this over their Ontario issue. As a matter of fact, I believe a lot of these are sold in the Navy Exchange right now. Although not issued to the military, this was designed for the Navy SEALs by SOG. As you would expect from a tactical knife from SOG, it is an AUS 8 steel blade. It is a beast of a knife, and it is designed for basically all tactical and survival kind of a situation. It is quite the slicer of meat, so it's great for chopping your steak and Taliban. It is partially serrated. It does have a little bit of a grip here and a thumb grip here, so you can do some fine work. Although if you want to use a fine edge blade, that might be a little bit of a challenge. Really awesome clip point, fine edge blade here. It has a small guard on top and bottom. This is probably the useless one. What's cool about this knife is it is designed to do everything. This is a full tang tactical knife. You can see the end of this steel come out of here. And they specifically say it's great for hammering, glass breaking, and to crack open skulls. It is actually quite light for what it is, to be honest with you. It has weight to it, don't get me wrong, but it is for the size of the knife. Handle side seems a little bit, it's pretty well balanced between the steel and the handle. I think this is the tipping point here, right? So around here is the tipping point, so it's actually a really good balance. Obviously, it doesn't have the little textured jimp, but it does have the thumb rest here, so it is really comfortable, really nice to use, and very, very solid. It feels more like an extension of yourself. It really is ergonomically designed. I mean, I have small hands, and I'm sure this is designed for people that are wearing gloves and stuff, and it fits pretty comfortably, and I can spread it apart. I can already see it matching different locations. Because this is a tactical knife, though, the grip is very, very grippy. It's not necessarily the nice rubber soft texture that you'd be used to on a fixed blade knife. I feel like if I was to pummel a lot with this and do a lot of different impact type work, if I'm not wearing gloves, this would probably dig a little bit into my skin, and unless you have calluses on your palm, I'm guessing this is gonna be a bit of a painful experience. Tactical knives are supposed to have really grippy grips, so because you cannot have the slip while you use it. They are designed so that when the blood runs, that it doesn't slip. That doesn't necessarily mean human murder, okay? I mean like hunting, whatever you got. It is designed so that when some liquid types are poured over here, that you don't slip it. It's also designed so that when it's in the rain or you have gloves on, that it's not going to slip from your gloves. So it is normal for this thing to have a fairly painful grip. So keep that in mind. But considering the painful grip, it is pretty darn comfortable, and really, really it sticks to your hands. Trust me, if you had the SEAL Team Pup, that thing will tear your hand apart as you use it. I will review that knife later on in the future and show you why that is. It is definitely designed so that it never comes off your gloves or hands. Not a lot of options when it comes to color. This is all you're gonna pretty much get when it comes to SOG steel type. You might find one in silver or chrome, but know that because it is designed to be a tactical knife, it's designed so that it'll be less reflective. It's supposed to be dark, and even if it's silver, it's supposed to be like a dull silver. It's so that obviously at night you're not seen. You're supposed to be stealth, so that's what these are designed to do. So despite the fact that it's an AUS 8 blade, this is a solid, dependable, and I think in my opinion, if you are looking for the first really good knife, this is the one to get. And at $94, it's a lot of steel and a lot of knife. But a $94 is still no slash. But remember, you're getting a military grade equipment. And by the way, when you say military grade, obviously that depends on very specific things. Military grade pocket knife, for example, is not going to be the same standard as this guy. It comes with a sheath. It's pretty darn awesome. The only thing I don't like about this sheath in particular, but many fixed blades come like this, is that there's only one way to put them in. It's not dual-sided. As well as it's not exactly the most, how should I say, like the MOLLE compatible thing. I'm sure you could attach these to a MOLLE somehow, but I don't know how. It would be more of a belt loop type of a situation. They do have a lot of different cases for these that you could purchase online. This is designed to take abuse. You could baton it, you could hammer it, you could chop woods with it. It has the weight, it has the impact, it has the grit to allow you to do it. You could use it to I don't know what kind of a self-defense situation you'd be in unless you're in the military or some kind of an enforcement type situation, but you could. It would definitely scare off whoever you are trying to attack. Keep in mind, it's an AUS-8 blade. That means it is a softer blade than most, and that's common for tactical knives. Tactical knives are supposed to have softer steel because tactical knives are designed to be sharpened out on the field, so you want the softer like the AUS-8 type steel that SOG has. You do not want an M4 steel out in the field unless you know that you're gonna come back soon. So like, there you have it. That is the SOG Seal series. This is the Seal 2000. You can get Seal Elite, which is pretty much similar, almost the same knife. Absolutely military grade, as I know the military personnel that actually use these. I've even used it myself. Definitely a solid fixed blade to own for almost any situation. So leave me comments and some thoughts about these knives that are not as offensive. Although with a knife like this one, it's probably going to be intense comments here and there. So yeah, see you guys next time as I talk about my next blade. Bye.